My apologies to pile number 3 or everybody that chose my Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Um, this message is for you. I paused and had so much going on in that video number 2 that I said when I started video 4, I was like, pile number 4, I was like, I think I may have left it, but I couldn't stop the video. I thought I was doing a good job. I was on a roll. I thought I was pausing it right on time and right on track, but I guess not. But this is your message. Pile number 3, or everybody that chose this deck. What is it that is holding you back right now? And what you can do, how you can get out of this energy. How you can get out of this energy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to say the World card probably was your card. Okay. Okay. You said this World card is your card. Okay. What's holding you back is ending something and focusing on your feelings, focusing on what you feel like. Excuse me, guys. What you feel like, what you feeling. What you're feeling like ending whatever this cycle is. The Eight of Wands makes me feel like you ending something so that you can so it can bring in this focus that you need, this progress, this movement that you need. Any kind of movement is better than no movement. This kind of slow, a little slow but steady progress. This is kind of slow but steady. You know, he's not off in the air. He's not, but he's moving. You know, it's movement. I feel like you probably is like stuck right now, and you're needing to end a cycle, end a situation, and focus on get some sort of focus going. Get some sort of focus going. Some sort of oomph about yourself. But it requires you to end a cycle, like whatever this ending is. Yeah, you're definitely needing to walk away from something. The Eight of Cups. He's most definitely leaving his cups behind. He's not taking anything, no nothing with me. I'm just going, and it's just it kind of calls for you to do something like that, and just leave some things behind, and it's more so quantity, like becomes quantity over quality. Like you're gonna settle for history or happiness. It's kind of or your boundaries. things that you firmly believe in, because Hierophant, that's what she's about. The Hierophant is about boundaries, set rules, restrictions. And it's kind of like choosing to end that, to bring this to an end. Or, you chose to end something, to walk away from something because of something you firmly believe in. Part of that self-mastery, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your identity, like, the things that you believe in, that's part of your identity, is who you are. That makes you who you are. You can't conform to everybody, every relationship that you in. I like what you like. Like, I want to do what you do. Like, whatever your future holds, so does mine, type of stuff. No, baby. That ain't it. That ain't it. That is not it. It's time for you to kind of, to work on yourself. To work and focus. Look, it's the work is. You got to work on yourself. That's all it is, man. You got to work and focus on yourself. That's self-mastery. That's self. Yourself. Your coins. Your everything. Your essence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything about you that makes you you. Including your boundaries. Ending this backstabbing BS here. That's what you're walking away from. You're ending the cycles of being stabbed in the back and being hurt, and this is what. So the crazy thing is that what's hindering you is probably the fact that you're not ending this. I keep forgetting that I have to check myself to remember. Like, I'm so used to just doing the personal readings that to do a reading to try to tell you what is. This is my first reading like this, so it's new. So we're talking about what's holding you back right now from your growth, from reaching your highest self. And right now, this is a cycle. It's a situation. I don't know. It could be a person. You do have some cups here. The cups talk about emotions and feelings and stuff. So I'm going to say that it's probably a situation shit. Okay? And you're needing to stand on what you believe in, huh? It's time for you to stand on what you believe. Your boundaries. Set your boundaries and say yes is a yes, this is no, and then just. But nobody deserves all this energy, this backstabbing energy, making you feel like you're just not good enough. Like backstabbing, like tell you to your face that you the one and I love you and all this, and then behind your back it's like it's like yeah. So it's like ending that. You're needing to end this to get your happiness, so that you can bring in this happiness. Bring in this sort of focus. You got the King of Cups. The King of Swords. Yep. It's just coming out. You got the Three of Cups. Okay. The King of Swords. It's about standing around. And so he is the Queen of Swords. She's about cutting it out. Cutting things out, baby. She's about cutting things out. The King of Swords is about being firm about cutting stuff. Because the Queen, she might be able to be persuaded a little bit. We're a little emotional sometimes, the majority of the time. But the King, he's a man. He's masculine. He's firm. And he's just like, no. No. And your need right now, like you got the Hierophant and you got the King of Swords. And it's like, you're needing to to set boundaries, to cut things out, to end some cycles, to walk away from something, to get your wish fulfillment. Let's see, 2 more cards. Let's see. How does holding power? Relax, recognition. 2 more cards. Let's see. This may cause a disagreement. Somebody ain't going to be happy with the decision to be made that you're going to make, because you're going to make this decision because it's time for you to make this decision. If you don't make the decision, then you're okay with being stuck, and it was a waste of time for you to even watch the video. At this point, it's a waste of time for you to have watched this 20-minute video clip if you're not going to work on it. But I feel like you are. I feel like they let you here for a reason. And the reason is so that you can grow and flourish and progress in life and become better at mastering yourself. Yeah. So somebody is not going to be happy about this decision. You have So the Three of Cups talks about celebration. Underneath your Five of Cups, it's like is partying and recognition kind of holding you back? Because Three Cups talks about celebration. You celebrating, getting together with people, and it's like, is that why you're deciding to let this ride, because you're too busy? These are things that are holding you back. So are you too busy kind of partying and getting recognition for stuff that you're just deciding to let all this just be okay? And you're deciding not to end the cycles and walk away when you know you should, because you know that you're going to be leaving something behind. Like this Eight of Cups here, he's leaving the cups behind. You know you're going to be leaving some stuff behind. So you're deciding to kind of, you're going to be leaving stuff behind, and you're going to be making someone mad, because the Five of Swords talks about a conflict, a conversation that results in some sort of disagreement. Somebody being angry. He kind of got a smirk on his face. He got one person to look like he's like, ooh. I don't know. He's like, somebody's just not going to be happy. Somebody's always not going to be happy, but don't let it be you. This right here is about your happiness. I'm not reading cards for nobody else, with the person that wanted this message, that clicked on the video. So you got the High Priest. It says intend and create on top of your World card. So it's like, are you going to allow this situation to make or break you? At this point, it's like, you know what kind of stuff that you're in. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know who you clicked on this video. Like, who's watching it right now. I don't know. You do. I don't. Whatever this ending is that you're not wanting to end, remember that we create our futures, our destinies. We attract what it is that we want in life. Sometimes we don't attract what we want in life. Sometimes we attract the energy that we put out. We get back the same vibrations that we send out. With that being said, and the things that we surround ourselves, sometimes it don't be our energy that be sent out that we get back. It be the people around us that send out these strong negative energies, and we get it right back. So it's like, are you going to allow this to create your darkness and your everything, your future? Or are you going to fix it? Nothing's set in stone. You can change anything at any time, all the time. Yep. You got the Eagle. It says see from a higher perspective. Whatever this is, this ending of the cycle, you may be feeling like I said, you're going to be leaving some things behind. And they're saying, yeah, you need to see it for something else. You're leaving some things behind, but you're gaining so much more. You're going to be gaining so much more if you do continue this path that you're on, or do the things that you need to do for your self-growth, for your happiness, for you, it's time for you to kind of shift that and kind of stand on it. You got the sage. It says, be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed to your growth. Be devoted and committed to the fact that you do want to get out of this situation that you're in. The fact that you do want to get out of the energy that you're in. Be devoted and committed to yourself and to your growth and to your happiness, and knowing that this situation may not be the best serving for you. The situation may not be, this situation is not it. You know what I'm saying? Or the things that you're allowing, these cycles, is just, hey, it's time for you to figure out why. But whatever this is that you're needing to end, I see you leaving something behind. Okay? And it's always easier said than done, but you gotta kind of weigh your scales and like, is it gonna be worth it? Not is it gonna be worth it, because right now what they're saying, they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving you what you need. It's time for you to see from a higher perspective. And for me, that's like you seeing things more than I already feel like what's holding you back is the fact that you know that you're going to be leaving something behind. And it could be this little celebration energy, this little partying phase, and this recognition from other people like, oh yeah, I know her. You know, that's my dog. We used to do this and this and that. Like that. Like, you feel like you're going to be losing it or something. Baby, that's going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. At one point, when you have kids, you're going to be like, you don't want them to know. Like, you don't want them to know what you did. You don't want people to just know, I know your mama. I remember your mama from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not what you want. It's time for you to just be committed and devoted to your growth as a person. You're not going to be that partier for your whole life. You'll be somebody's grandma one day. You know, it's like, see, you got to kind of shift your perception and your perspective. Okay. So you also have the arrow. It says surround yourself with protective energy right now. That's people, places. It could be objects, pillows, blankets. I got a cozy that I like. Brings me a little bit of peace. Protective energy. Is time for you to surround yourself with things that make you happy. And I think that speaks a lot for the message that was, you know what I'm saying? Those things that you feel strongly about. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's on top of your Hierophant. And your boundaries to be set, and you know what I'm saying, and what you allow. And it's time for you to surround yourself with a little bit more protective energy. So right now you may not be surrounded by, you know what I'm saying, like it comes down to the physical and the spiritual, the emotional, the everything else but the physical. You know what I'm saying? And in a sense, still the physical too. In a sense. All right, let's see. Alchemy number 3. Get out of this energy spirit. Yeah, freedom. Yeah. I feel like this shift of perspective, like seeing different things differently on the, you know what the situation is. And it may be something easy. It may be something that you gotta sit with yourself and be like, I really just gotta stand on this. I really just gotta be firm like this king and this sage and be devoted and committed, because they both are in the one and the same. And so the Hierophant as well, just like being committed and standing on that. Rules. The Hierophant talks about rules and boundaries and all that stuff. Okay. All that stuff. Like, a set path, regulations, all that. And so King of Swords talks about, you know, standing on, for me right now, he's like standing on what it is that you believe in, the things that you know you need to cut out in your life, or the things that you have already cut out in your life and you decided to let back in just because. It's time for you to get back firm on that. It's time for you to not allow these third party energies, these party energies kind of get in the way. The little hood love energy. It's time for you to kind of leave it where it was at. Leave it alone. You gonna be missing out, leave it alone. What you gonna be missing out on? You feel like you're gonna be missing out, leave it alone. Have that freedom, that peace of mind. Look at power number 3. Channel. That's 2 cards. They don't want to give me 1 card. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, so you have channel, and it's like kind of like channel that inner animal kind of energy, okay? You allowed some things to happen and some cycles to be repeated, and it's time for you to break free of that. And I feel like breaking free, freedom, see from a higher perspective. They could have given me a little bit more, but they decided not to. It's just like, yeah, it's a lot of people around and stuff, but she's just kind of like happy doing her, being her. In the, you know what I'm saying? Like enjoying the right now. And it's a lot going on. You got a dog here, like it's a disco ball. You got a little boy. I don't know. But being free to kind of just, to just be you. No matter the case, the scenario, the anything, just like the situation, the people around you, is like no matter none of that, just like being free to be you. Like, this is how you're going to get out of this energy of this little trapped energy of feeling like you can't end this cycle, or whatever this cycle is, or whatever this situation is. It's like, all you got to do is be you. Like, you just be free to be you. Stand on your boundaries and say, you know what? That was a great person, and you know what I'm saying? But this is just what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? And this is just how I feel. And you're free. You know what I'm saying? You're free to be you, to be honest with yourself, because at the end of the day, that's the most important, is you being honest with you. Don't matter what nobody else says or what nobody else thinks. You have to be honest with yourself and just be you. You got animal energy, and it says channel. Like channel that inner animal that not let your wild side out so much, but kind of let out the whole of you. Okay? Like, you got mad different animals, koalas, like jackrabbits, a cat in the jungle, butterflies, flamingos, koalas, pythons, even deer and stuff in here, turtles and everything. Like, I don't even think that they all belong in wherever he's at. The rainforest. No, the cat don't belong there. But it's like channel animal energy. It's like letting out all those parts of you. Like, it's like being free to be you. Like, letting out all those parts of you, and not just kind of restricting yourself for the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a part of you for that situation. No, be good being all of you, and believing in what you believe in, and speaking firmly on the things that you believe in, because that's part of you and who you are and your light. Don't allow anybody to dim that. Don't allow anybody to say, you know what, I don't agree with what you're saying, man, let's not ever talk about it again. And it's like, no, that's me and that's who I am. And if you don't agree with it, baby, we can't be friends. We can't hang out. Like, we can't be in a situationship. It's just not gonna work. And you got solo magic creation solo. Like, it's time for you to do a little solo magic. It's maybe time for you to do something with yourself and know that you're protected, and being alone is okay, because your next two cards are Oya, protection, who is a goddess, Orisha, whatever you want to say. And then you have Ancorita, it says solitude. So it's like knowing that you're protected. It's protection on top of your protective energy. So it's like you're already protected. All you need to do is surround yourself with more of that energy of being protected. And if that means that you need to be alone, then that's okay. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to create a little solo magic, to do something for yourself. Like, it's okay. Excuse me. Shoot. It's okay to be alone. It is okay. I'm gonna get one card from here, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Go check out my video, and hope that it uploaded. I'm sorry you guys had to wait for y'all's video. Card. Yeah. Oops. You got onion. Another deck got this card too. It said tear. It says tears. So I'm gonna read this out of the book. This kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, because you got the water here, and water up for me is like, it represents emotions, like the cups. Represents emotions in the regular tarot deck. That's just water for me. And it says solo magic, like creation solo, like it's okay to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be a little sad, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And that energy or pain or sadness or whatever it is can help you create. It can be an inspiration. It could be your muse. You know what I'm saying? Like, not your sadness, but your situation. Let's see. Yeah. Anya. It says your emotions seem to be running the show, and crying over spilt milk is not the answer in getting to the root of your sensitive outbursts. It says, if you slice me in half, my chemical irritant will certainly give you something to cry about. My defense attack is familiar to any kitchen witch, but be brave and fight back the onslaught of teardrops. Unless you wish to season your meal with salty tears, instead use my pungent aromatic flavor to transform any dish. And after consumption, you will find that you have the power of banishment upon your very breath. Plant my bulbs around your property for protection. If you slice me in two, slide in the name of your perpetrator on a piece of paper and seal it with a pin or two to banish harm. I'll soak up negativity, strengthen your immune system, and heal your wounds. And because I grow so quickly, I am a wizard at accelerating the potency of fertility spells. Now that's defense, not something now that's definitely not something to cry about. So it just kind of says that you just been a little sad. We're trying to clear that up now. We're trying to hopefully shift a little something for you. Pile number 3, this was your message. Again, apologies for it being late. Love and light to you guys all. Remember, this is a general reading. So everybody that clicked on this video got the same message as you. Everything may not resonate. So you take what does resonate, leave the rest for the other persons that come, the other peoples that come, because it may be something very specific in here for them. So good luck to you all on your journey. I hope that this helps. I hope that you guys got your message. I hope that you guys got something good out of this reading. Love and light to you guys all, and stay blessed.